Together we can.
Together we can.
Together we can.
Having community means that you're not alone, that you have people to back you up, you have people to help you when you need it, especially working with children and adolescents. They say it takes a village to raise a child.
The WISE program is a wraparound program for children and youth ages 12 to 21 and their families or their legal guardians or their unofficial legal guardians, like their older sisters or their older siblings or aunts or uncles. And the whole function of the WISE program is to identify what are the supports that a youth or child is needing to feel more supported at home or in their community, to feel like they have that connection to community, particularly for our immigrant and refugee youth who are either new to this country and resettling here, learning a new culture, learning new norms. So the WISE team comes in with its team of clinicians, care coordinators, and peer support specialists who have a lived experience with the mental health systems to guide families through that understanding of where are you and how can we carry you through this.
As a national network, what we realize is that families across the country want the same exact thing. They want safe and stable housing, they want education, they want to be able to love on their children and generations to come. And in our collaborative learning model, we are doing just that, supporting families in finding their own vision for themselves.
We have what we call a challenging truth that is 84% of children are removed from their families for neglect, not abuse, and that means most often a symptom of poverty, so they don't have access to behavioral health, safe housing, food and nutrition, and those other things. And really asked ourselves, what can we do to change this? What is our role as providers in this space? What can we do in our communities? What can we do at a state and a national level?
One of the ways that our program helps people in the community get involved in our mission and goals is we have what's called a CFT, or a Community Child Family Team meeting. And so we have that family choose people that are already in their community to be part of the treatment plan. So sometimes we'll have kids that already are in systems of, criminal justice systems or foster care or school-based programs. It's really overwhelming for this family to be dealing with all these different systems. So the goal is that we have this one team that's creating a singular plan for this family and are able to really draw on the strengths of all these different programs.
My team is 100% focused in the community and 100% comes from the community. My team speaks more than 10 languages that are the same community languages that are being spoken in the families we serve. We eliminate the language barrier, we eliminate the cultural barriers that are systemic barriers to care for families who are, for good reasons, nervous about having to open up and trust strangers into their home.
So we offer 24/7 support. So kind of families will be fine until it's like 8 p.m. and they're having dinner and everybody's tired. And so I think that how we address that is they're able to call us and say, hey, we're arguing, throwing things, I'm angry, I'm upset, I don't know what to do. I immigrated to the United States when I was 5 years old. And so a lot of the services that I needed and my family needed, I'm able to provide those services.
I think it's made a big difference in the way that we treat mental health, to have a peer support available, to have like a WISE wraparound team available, especially coming from my own experience being a patient, because I was used to a lot of the therapists that I would talk to had a pretty limited scope on my life. They could talk to me for an hour a week and that was it. And with WISE, they get at least 3 hours a week usually, sometimes more, sometimes less, depends on the client, but we're really involved and we try to look at them as a whole person. We look at their whole life, like leading up to this, all of their interests, their hobbies, like stuff that they get excited about.
Seeing people who I have a client, she studied for her driver's test, she was nervous, and she got it, and just to see that the light up of like you can do it, talking someone up and then having them do, and then that bright smile is very rewarding. Yeah.
One thing that makes me smile I mean, honestly, is seeing those little breakthroughs with clients. We have a client right now who is about to graduate. Through her own work and through the program, we have made so much progress, and she's going on college visits and getting her driver's permit, and it's really special to see that.
The most exciting thing for me about this whole project is this is what happens when we come together. And it doesn't happen without us, all of us.
Together we did.
Together we did.
Together we did.